Hey everybody, welcome back to another Mailbag Monday. I got a couple items in the mail this week. Thought I'd go ahead and get those on here today for you. The first thing we got is the most recent pro wrestling crate from ProWrestlingTees.com. It is a monthly subscription service for those that like wrestling and that sort of thing. Every box comes with the, well, you know what, we're going to turn that over. It's got the spoiler card, and it'll give you an update as to what's coming next month. This month's theme was Tag Teams Part 3, and next month's will be Masks and Paint Part 2, the Halloween special version of the crate. So let's go ahead and get started here. We'll start popping and see what we got. Alright, first things first, we have The Masked Republic Luchaverse comic. It's a nice big comic. It looks like it's got decent art to it. Yeah, we'll give that a read. Yeah, alright. I'll read that. Why not? Next up, we've got, first shirt. Let's see here. Now, I pay a little extra each month because I go fat boy size on my shirts, 2X. Let's see here. This one is I don't know if we can see all that. That is Chad Too Bad and Sex Ferguson. Brother Me Softly, the movie. If any of you watched any of the Southpaw Wrestling videos from WWE.com, you recognize those guys. If you don't, that is the club. Gallows and Anderson. And this next shirt, I knew what it was because the Bucks let this one slip on, I believe it was Twitter. That's the Young Bucks. There we go. In Bucks we trust. I like that. That's a good looking shirt. Cool design. Very cool. So we got two excellent shirts there. So far, very nice box. Our vinyl figure is Axe from Demolition. He looks very surprised to be there. I liked it. Again, excellent. And I did notice something on here, so I know at least part of next month's crate, Masks and Paint Part 2. The bottom line here says, a micro brawler that will complete the set from Tag Team Part 3 crate. There's Axe. So, I'm going to go ahead and say next month's is obviously going to be Crush. Yeah, Crush. That's it. Next up we have the High Spots Wrestling Network presents Wrestling's Greatest Tag Teams. Got the Hardys and the Road Warriors on the cover there. And the back, this is footage from some of the greatest tag teams of all time. Brody and Hanson, Lucha Brothers, Midnight Express, Miracle Violence Connection, Steiner's Rock and Roll, The Outsiders, Briscoe, Bucks, Dudley's, Hardys, and the Road Warriors. It doesn't have a match list on here, so I'm not really sure if we're going to have matches or if this is all just interviews and segments of matches, perhaps. That would be my guess. I'll have to watch it to find out, but it does look like a good one. Alright. No pin. Oh, there we go. There's the pin. I don't know how it got under there. This month's pin is hashtag FTR Top Guys. That stands for something the revival. I won't say what. We'll keep it family friendly. That's cool. That's a good looking pin. I'm going to say this crate so far this month is way outdone last month's crate. Best of the Indies was what we had last month. I prefer this month's crate. I really do. Ooh, that's nice too. And the autograph is a dual auto. Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton, the Rock and Roll Express. Got the belts with him. Looks like they just had a match, perhaps. They're super happy. Robert Gibson thinks he's number one. All right. That is the extent of this month's crates. Go over that one more time. see what we think here. We've got the Rock and Roll Express right there. FTR pin. Greatest Tag Teams DVD. The Axe figure. Bucks tee. Brother Me Softly tee. And the Masked Republic Luchaverse comic. All in all, outstanding crate. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. And like I said, next month, Masks and Paint Part 2. You see Marty Skrull, Demon X Bunny, Glacier, Chainsaw Charlie, Matt Classic, Sue Young, and a micro brawler of Demolition Crush. Yeah! Also, there is a 10% off code, I guess. 10% off the order on Pro Wrestling Tees. It doesn't have a promo code on there. I don't know. Either way. Also, while we're here, got a couple letters in the mail. I've recently started playing around with through the mail autographs. And I'm not taking any credit for any of these. This stuff is 100% Chris cards. If you've never seen his videos, what the hell are you doing on my channel? Go watch his. They're better. But, yeah, it was through some inspiration of his that I decided to go ahead and try my hand at some through-the-mail autographs for the first time in, like, 15 years. I got 2 back. I know what this one is. And this one here I just got opened. The non-machinable one, I know what it is because it was super thick and it's the only one that I've sent that was non-machinable. Okay, there's the card. And the return is Dan Plesac, former relief pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers, the Chicago Cubs, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, I also have this one here. As you can see, the autograph, it's a little hardish to read, but I think you can probably figure out what everything is supposed to be for the most part. It's a nice, clean signature. He signs them all about the same spot on the card. The only ones that were kind of an issue were the Leaf and the Fleer Ultra, only because those are the super glossy ones. It looks like there might have been a little bit where the ink didn't take on those. And we also got this one here. And this one, from another Pirates pitcher, Mr. Elroy Face. And I sent off a pretty sizable stack of cards to Mr. Face. A lot of them were the swell cards and that sort of thing. Anything that's going to be easier to come by than some of the vintage stuff. I did send doubles of the Ted Williams Card Company one. It did not get, the second one didn't get signed, which is absolutely understandable. No problem with that. This is my personal favorite right here. That is a beautiful card. He signed it. Very nice. Mr. Face is a little bit older now. He's pushing 90. Well, actually, I lie. He's pushing 91. So there's that one. And then the last one was that one right there. As you can see, the card's got a little wear to it, but I really don't care. I just think it's a great card to have signed by the man. And, you know, again, he's a little older, and he probably won't be around forever, so it's nice to be able to get cards signed by a guy who, in my opinion, was one of the forefathers of the relief pitcher movement. Slide that down. There we go. But that is our Through the Mail haul. We got Elroy Face, Dan Plesac. I've got a handful of others still out there. Again, this is all the credit goes to Chris Cards on these. None of this has to do with me. So yeah, if you're interested, I will include the addresses here, or again, you can watch Chris's videos, and they'll pop up over there too. That's it for Mailbag Monday. I got everything in there that I could. Hopefully next week we'll have a few more TTMs coming through. I've got a handful out right now, and I got some more going out this afternoon, as a matter of fact. So we'll see you guys a little later. Thanks for stopping in. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. See you next time. Bye.